What's up, my boomers? It's me, Melanie Mac, here on my new channel, Melanie Mac Go Boom. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. So, today I'm going to talk about Ron Perlman. You know, Hellboy. I love him in Hellboy. I thought he's amazing as Hellboy. I think he's a great actor. But he did have a bit of a Twitter meltdown. Not sure how many of y'all saw that, but I am here to deliver. Basically, he made a tweet at Ron DeSantis, Governor Ron DeSantis, about the Don't Say Gay bill that everybody is on about, and for some reason don't read the specifics of it, and they think it's just some homophobic bill, and they're not understanding the actual context to it. But anyway, yeah. That's a situation. So let me go ahead and cue this up. We're going to watch what he has to say and then unpack it just a little bit. Sitting at 3.3 million views right now.
Good morning, Governor DeSantis. Ron here. Don't say gay. Don't say as the first two words in a sentence spoken by a political leader of a state in the United States of America. Don't say. Don't fucking say, you fucking Nazi pig. Say. First Amendment. Read about it. Then run for office. You piece of shit. Good morning.
Read about it? Dude, you didn't read about that. Okay, so again, I think he's an amazing actor. I think he just, got a little confused and is spewing off on that. Some people are under the impression that it's some bill that is just against gay people altogether and blah, blah, blah. When in reality, it's just, hey, let's not talk about sexual in nature topics to children ages like preschool to third grade, all that. To me, this is a common sense thing. This shouldn't even be a discussion at all. This should be just unanimously agreed upon. Anything sexual in nature should not be discussed to children, especially that young. Now, this is everything, okay? It's just nothing sexual in nature. Not gay, not straight, not anything like that. I mean, yeah. So I made this reply. I said, poor Hellboy doesn't know how to read something before getting mad at it. And this guy goes, all in all, Governor DeSantis needs to be reminded that here in America, we have separation of church and state for a reason. I don't understand why this isn't even a religious topic. Granted, I'm a Christian and all that kind of stuff, but this isn't a religious topic not to talk about sexual things to children. We just don't groom children, man. And when it comes to, I feel like people's, oh my gosh. I just feel like when it comes to school, teachers should be focused on what they are there to do. Teach about math, teach about English, teach about science, teach how to write, home ec, all that stuff, okay? But when it comes to sexual topics in nature or anything like that, that's just not appropriate to be talking about with little children. It's just not. Let kids be kids, because good grief, adulthood will hit them hard when it's time. Even teenagehood, all that kind of stuff. Let kids be kids and not even think about this kind of stuff. Goodness gracious. Just here for the ratio, says Lives of TikTok. Ron Perlman. Quarter black hair says, stop it right now. So you see, that's where the trouble began. That smile. How did you ever manage to get through your Sons of Anarchy scripts without hacking up the entire time? Oh my gosh. 1, please read the bill, and hopefully this will assure your concerns. 2, please reacquaint yourself with the notion of civility. You can make your points Oh my goodness. Children shouldn't be sexualized in Florida schools. Liberals. That's what it feels like, dude. Like, why are they mad at this? This is common sense. Like, my goodness. I remember, like, back when I was a kid and stuff like that, it was always important to try to keep kids' innocence for as long as possible. You didn't want to corrupt children. You didn't want to talk about sexual things to children. You wanted to protect their innocence for as long as possible. So, no, sexual topics in nature should not be discussed. We're in an upside down world that this is even getting backlash right now, because this applies to everything. It's not just gay. Dude, but anyway, yeah, that's what's going on right now. Let's go ahead and read some comments from some of my recent videos. Joshua says, Cat automatically makes any video a 10 out of 10. He's in almost every video. Not in this one right now. But yeah, he almost always has to make an appearance. Greg Phillips says, saw you on Friday Night Tights. I like your takes, and I appreciate the forthright Bible reading, which I wasn't expecting. Thank you, Greg. That's so nice of you. I had so much freaking fun on Friday Night Tights. Spiderclaw says, was excited to see you on Friday Night Tights, and you didn't disappoint. Not easy keeping up with those guys, but you're a natural. Can't wait till you get back on. Glad you had fun. Thank you. I hope to be back on in the near future as well, because that was great. For the Win says, Ruffalo was a weak beta Hulk. He didn't get hit with gamma radiation. He got hit with beta radiation. This made me laugh so much when I first saw this comment. I was dying. Monty Mont says, they have so many heroes to bring to the forefront. Iron Man, Hawkeye, Black Widow, and even Thor weren't that popular before the movies. Bring Squirrel Girl to the front. You know, this is honestly a really good point. And I do agree that they could bring some others. Now, Squirrel Girl, I'm not like super versed in her character or anything, but she does seem rad, and I have seen quite a few fans campaign for her to be brought into the spotlight. Mr. Dark Ace 28 says, it's getting to the point where superhero movies are on their way to becoming the next Western, where people are going to get burned out. In fact, people checked out after Endgame. At this point, I would take superhero movie like Invincible, or hell, any original superhero movie that's not the big two, Marvel and Dead Company DC. I'm getting a little, I don't know, because I do really like superhero movies and stuff. I don't even think I'm so much getting burnt out of superhero movies. I just don't really like the direction that some of them are going now. I don't feel like they're as good. But it really depends. It really depends. Now, I do like some of the angles that we're seeing with, like, Joker, for example. That was based on the Joker from Batman, but it was done in a different way than what we normally see with superhero movie stuff. So, yeah, I'm not done with superhero movies because I do really enjoy them, but I think lately they're not as good. And I like that you mentioned Westerns because I think we need more Westerns now. Batmad28 says, Moon Knight is the only show that I'm genuinely looking forward to. Everything else looks like trash. Now, I think the first episode may have dropped on that, which I've been seeing people talk about on Twitter, so I need to watch that because like I said, no shame, I'm actually kind of stoked for Moon Knight. It might disappoint, but I still want to see it. Ven White says, here's a great Bible verse. They will fight against you, but they will not prevail over you. For I am with you always to protect and deliver you, says the Lord. Jeremiah 1:19. Thank you, Ven. Thank you so much for sharing that. Beautiful. Love to see it. All right, so now I am going to go to the verse of the day for me. Now, this is one of my all-time faves, and that's Proverbs 3:5-6. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. So it's just, this is something I do like to talk about, my verse of the days and stuff like that, is there's so many times we think we know what we want. We think we know what we need in life, but we just got to put our trust in God. And when we seek God, things just kind of work out. You know what I mean? As they're supposed to. Bad things are still going to happen. Nothing's going to be perfect, of course, but you'll find that God's plans are way better than our own plans for ourselves. And we just got to trust the process. We got to do our best and let things happen as they are supposed to. So, anyway, there you have it for today's video. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I will see you tomorrow. Until then, go boom.